I describe him more like as the lazy, smart student in school. Like he doesn't study, he always sleeps in class, but like when the occasion comes, he always races up to it and performs as expected.
He always had something that no one else had, that it was the understanding of the game on his own way.
There's no one around right now. He's still running away through the wards. Pop, summoner, teleport.
He will come up with these ideas that is like, I'm just gonna try this and see what happens. And it was not just trying for trying, it was a smart things that he was doing.
To get the third into Zonius comes across. He gets some damage on this thing. He gets the Ricky. He's on the hill. And it's going to save the game.
When a fan came to LCS, and after we won the game, we were like clapping hands with like fans and everything, and a random fan just like gave me a baguette, right? And I just took it, and it just made me smile. Most people don't know what I've been doing before or anything, so I was working part-time at the bakery. Basically, at some point, my boss, where I was working at, he was like, you cannot do that anymore, so he basically told me I have to choose between both, and I just told my mom, and I told her that I wanted to stop everything and just keep going with League of Legends. Season 1 definitely felt like the start, because there was like cameras on your face, like interviews that I didn't do them back then, but it was Kuja who mostly do them because he could speak better English than most of us. I actually remember that during this time period, it was like the numbers were actually growing a lot. And I remember some Riot guys coming, they're like behind us or something talking, and they're like really happy because they broke some like kind of records about like the audience watching the games and stuff like this, and they're like super happy about it.
170,000 plus strong, 180,000 plus strong yesterday, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger these matches.
The really first time I joined Fnatic, it was with Cyanide, Peke, Lamia. Back then Fnatic was like really big, but when I joined them, they were like not the best team. We were in like the top 4 basically, right? But it was really hard to break in the top 3. That was the problem that we had for a bit of time at the beginning.
We were trying really hard to improve. We were trying really hard. And when we managed to improve and start to get better, we wanted more. And when we qualified for LCS on Season 3, we wanted to be the best. We wanted to actually go to Worlds. We wanted to have a chance of winning, you know, like we had no idea how it would be or not, but we wanted to practice our hardest, and we did so.
I never felt like really burnout by the game. It's mostly like when I get more affected by like team environments. To me, it was only like during these like bad phases that I said, like for example during Season 4 Worlds, the practice was like really bad. Like we will like lose and not be learning anything. And people will get like really frustrated about like the whole situation of like losing and not feeling like we are improving days after days after days. And we didn't really have like anyone to really help us with the situation back then. You can say it was like really bad memories. It was already really hard to deal with like the team itself. Then I had to deal with like criticism. So it was really hard to like try to perform, try to deal with like problems within the team, and try to deal with like people talking shit about you basically. I actually thought about stop playing, but in the end I just keep playing. I keep playing because I have nothing else to do basically. I just stopped my studies. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I don't play League, so I just keep playing League. It scares me a lot. I feel like the best option was to go Challenger. If I had a better option, like in LCS, I would probably go for the LCS team. I wouldn't have go with Peke. It was like super risky, and it was probably like the most stressful time I've ever dealt with. Even though I've played like Worlds and such, it's playing Challenger series as like a old school pro player or whatever you want to call it is like so stressful, like super stressful. People expect you to win easily because they think that you're so much better than like these challenger guys, so there's so much expectation for you that what if you don't make it, then like everything falls down, right? So you have to make it.
Peke is pecking the Nexus. This will be going down here, Stress and Origin. Welcome to the LCS.
Whenever we will lose a tournament or he will play bad or not perform, you will see it that he will feel sad, but not really for himself, not even really for the fans. He will feel sad for all of us that were playing with him.
I know he doesn't play for money. I know he doesn't play for success. I know he doesn't play to win games or win championships or win anything. I know, like, in fact, why sOAZ kept playing this game is because of friendship.
I honestly think sOAZ could keep on playing for 10 years to the future. I think for sOAZ he has already kind of crossed the point of being in the scene for like really long, and he could just keep doing what he's doing to practically forever if he wished to, as long as he has the right team and the right motivation and wants to keep competing.
He's really smart when it comes to thinking about the game, to seeing things and improving, and I think he could help anyone if he wanted to.
Even right now I don't really think about like what's gonna happen tomorrow or what's gonna happen in like a month. I just like try to enjoy as much as I can. I always told myself that I will play as long that I think that I'm good at the game.